Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It is Shmaya Sunflower. For those of you who are new, welcome. Don't forget to like this video, hit subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. Today I am really excited to make this video. This is honestly an impromptu video, but it was one of the videos that was voted for on my Instagram. And again, thank you for everyone who voted. Initially, this video had the most votes, but after the 24 hours that the poll was up, it came to 50-50. So it was kind of up to me to decide which one I wanted to put up first. So I decided to do this one. And today's video will be my favorite tools for social media marketing. If you are a social media marketer or manager like myself, then you definitely tuned into the right video. Thank you for tuning in. Also, as I mentioned in my Instagram story, this video is applicable if you just love growth on Instagram, if you love learning how to get more engagement, if you're an ambassador, things like that. So stay tuned. All right, so my very best friend when it comes to social media marketing tools would be HootSuite. Now, HootSuite is, in a sense, a social media manager where you can schedule all your posts. You could plan out all your posts for the week or further in advance if you like. This is my favorite tool to use for my clients, especially since I have multiple clients. I don't have the time of day to go on and manage all their social media on a daily basis. So this tool is awesome. It really depends on the client how much time I need to really take to plan out all the posts. Sometimes pictures do require editing, and I do have to revise captions every now and then. And of course, you want to make sure tags are included. That is so essential. It really depends on the content and the client on how long this process takes. So I heard about HootSuite actually from a gal that I met at one of my grandma's catering events. She is a photographer and she does a little bit of social media managing as well. And she recommended HootSuite. I also learned about it in my course for social media marketing. And yes, it is my best friend, as I mentioned. I've tried other ones like Planoly and Buffer. Those are also great tools, but the reason why I like HootSuite the best is because it gives you really insightful analytics. And when you're really focusing on engagement and improving engagement, and this is super beneficial. I love HootSuite. I have the professional plan or subscription that's about $50 a month, but since I have multiple clients, it does pay out to actually use it. Because like I said, it is impossible to go on Instagram and Facebook every day and post everyone's posts. That would be a nightmare. I would definitely need to have hired a second team member by now. But yeah, that's why I hired HootSuite, and it does a great job. Just make sure you proof check everything multiple times. For me personally, I have an issue with perfectionism, so I would check things like 4 times before I post it. My second favorite tool for social media marketing is Plan, and that's P-L-A-N-N with 2 N's. Plan is my favorite because there's so many cool things you can do on it. You can see how well your content is performing. You can even compare it to other people's. I wouldn't recommend like comparing it to Rihanna or Kylie Jenner, but you can compare it to other people you're competing with. That's freaking genius. Definitely do that. That's what I do with my clients. That's what I even do with my own personal Instagram. Now, I'm not gonna lie, my own personal Instagram isn't as consistent as I'd like it to be, but I'm a busybody, and you know, I am responsible for other people's content, which I am getting paid to do. I don't pay myself to post selfies, so that's kind of why I'm on the back burner. But yes, if you're just trying to grow your own Instagram, or if you're like an ambassador, I have been an ambassador in the past, you're definitely gonna see like what's going on in the market with that niche that you're marketing to. And like a side note from this, if you are competing with a specific niche and you're wondering about like hashtags and how to market, my biggest tip would to be to follow hashtags on Instagram, and then from there you can actually see like what the top performing posts are and what hashtags those use. My third favorite is Canva, and Canva is so popular. It is like the free version of Photoshop. With Canva, that's actually where I create my channel art on there. Canva is great for Instagram. I've made like ads on there for my clients. Also, I've made ads for Pinterest, even Facebook ads. If you're doing that, if you are advertising a product or a business or a client, you can make advertisements on there for your Facebook ads. And then, as I mentioned, YouTube. You can make your channel art, you can do so many things on there. Canva is awesome. You can even make business cards on there. Like anything you could think of, you can do on there. There are some templates that aren't free, but I mean, if you wanted to upgrade, that is up to you. But you definitely can, but there's so many great tools on Canva. Also, I like how you can download Canva on your phone, so it makes it more efficient. However, I have noticed that you get more features and it's actually a little bit easier to use when you're doing it on the computer, but that's just my opinion. I'm kind of gonna migrate to a different tool I just found out about like 2 days ago for YouTube. TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy will allow you to search different content ideas, if you will. Upcoming, I am doing a hair tutorial when my hair is natural, so obviously it's not gonna be right now because I straightened my hair, as you guys can see, but I did some research on that and I found out that when you type in curly hair tutorial, that is not a good market to compete in. So TubeBuddy's awesome, even the free version, which is what I'm trying out right now. It will tell you, it's gonna give it a ranking on poor to very good. And very good, obviously, meaning that it is something that you should execute on, and poor means it might be a waste of time and maybe you shouldn't intentionally plan around this video idea or tweak it a little bit. But TubeBuddy will allow you to see how these keywords rank in terms of like SEO, and you know, YouTube is owned by Google, so this is like great insightful information. Also, it will tell you how saturated this video idea is. So when I typed in curly hair tutorial, it came up as poor, and that's because it is an oversaturated video. I then searched how to manage curly hair, and that came up a lot better. That one was, I think it was just good. It wasn't very good, but it wasn't poor, it wasn't bad. So it's really beneficial to be intentional about the words that you're using in your post, in your videos, if you're on YouTube. So I definitely recommend checking out TubeBuddy. I feel like I actually heard about it in the past, but for some reason I didn't execute on trying it out, which was a fail. But if you get the pro version on there, you'll actually be able to see who in what market used what tags and what tags were the most effective, which is awesome. So in the future, I'm definitely going to be upgrading to that, but right now I'm just trying it out and I'm just taking my time with these videos because I'm not trying to rush or get too crazy. As you guys know, I'm running my social media marketing agency while I have a job, while I have multiple side hustles, so it is just about consistency. So I'm just really being intentional about everything I do, which is what I highly recommend for anyone else who's serious about their content and trying to grow engagement, and especially entrepreneurs like myself who are social media marketers or social media managers. And I happen to be both. I do consulting, I do social media management, so I'll manage like people's Instagrams and Facebooks and Twitters if they need me to. These tools make my job so much easier, and I would just feel like an awful person if I did not share these tools with the world. Like, the more you give, the more you receive. Always give. Always give first before wanting to receive anything. That's actually something I was just reminded of this networking workshop that I just went to last night. And also, a big reason why I wanted to do this video first is because a lot of the topics that I'm talking about today were brought up and discussed a little bit in my workshops. So obviously these are things that need to be talked about, and so I definitely wanted to give my perspective on tools I think are beneficial. I want to talk about Todolist. So it's like to-do list but without the L. So I love this app because it's free, and if you're like myself and have a lot on your plate but need to get things done and need to execute, you can plan out these things, you can set a schedule, you can organize all of your ideas on there. So that's where I'm now organizing all my YouTube ideas, all of the different tasks that I need to schedule out for my clients and myself. And me personally, I'm a visual person, so I do like to actually write out everything. Like, I have a daily planner, but if you're looking for like a weekly planner or even a monthly planner, Todolist is awesome, and it's super accessible. It's right there in front of your face on your phone, so there's no reason why you shouldn't be following it. I say that because from a personal standpoint, I can procrastinate on things sometimes, but last night at my workshop I learned it's because I'm too much of a perfectionist. But I need to just focus on being good enough and having grace. And I don't know how all my videos turn into like a motivational rant, but yes, these are my 5 favorite apps. Definitely check them all out. And also let me know if you have any questions about them, or like my opinion on other apps. These are also tools that I shared with my social media marketing group on Facebook. From their perspective, they said that they liked Plan more than When to Post, and as I mentioned, so do I. But honestly, it's good to like compare the two to see if there's any similarities and kind of go off of that. So that's what I do for myself and all my clients. But yes, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Those are my 5 favorite apps and tools for social media marketing, and I really wanted to thank you all for tuning in, and I will have more social media related content on the way. Thank you for tuning in. Stay beautiful.